Mary of Denmark was forced to leave King Frederik. The two-day state visit to Norway by Frederick and Mary of Denmark concluded on Thursday evening. Throughout the trip, we witnessed the strong relationship between the two royal families and witnessed the Danish royal couple's affection for each other. Judging by the pictures, it appears that the couple has successfully overcome the crisis caused by the November publication of photos of Frederick in Madrid. The second day in Norway was considerably more casual than the first, allowing us to observe a more natural interaction between the couple. Still, their separate farewells were a bit strange. Now, let's begin our analysis. The King and Queen, accompanied by Hacken and Meritt, took for a stroll in the UST Mara Forest in their casual attire first thing in the morning. Frederick and Mary were very friendly in the afternoon after a formal lunch hosted by the Norwegian government at Åke's castle. Frederick and Maria went for a walk around the centre of Oslo with Queen Sonja and Hacken and met Meritt. The Danish monarchs arrived at the meeting holding hands and could be seen holding hands at various points in the walk. After saying goodbye to the Norwegian royals, they decided to pose for the media holding hands, and smiling. The program continued with a reception hosted by Frederick and Maria on the Danish royal yacht Danenbrog, attended by the King and Queen and the Norwegian heirs. With this event the visit was concluded. It was now the turn of the Danes to return home, although it was surprising that after so many public displays of affection, they did so separately. A few minutes after the reception ended, Queen Mary left the ship dressed in jeans and a striped t-shirt to go to the airport to board a plane to Copenhagen, while Frederick stayed on the Danenbrog. And as the yacht sailed out of Oslo harbour, he could be seen on deck with the rest of the officials. Travelling by yacht between the two Scandinavian capitals takes less than 20 hours, so it won't take long for the King to return home. To arrive in Norway, the King and Queen decided to make the crossing on the Danenbrog, a vessel calling at the Danish port of Hornbæk following criticism a week earlier during their visit to Stockholm, although the royal yacht was moored in the Swedish capital's harbour. It was only used as a hotel for one night as Frederick and Mary arrived and departed by plane. Many called it a parade, and it may have been the reason they were seen arriving and departing on the famous ship on their new trip. Although the return by sea was for the King alone, the Queen had a meeting scheduled while in Bangladesh, so Mary had to rush back to Oslo before her husband, with whom she celebrated their 20th wedding anniversary on Monday, could join her. Ethiopia, Nigeria, Burkina Faso, and a host of other nations victims of war and natural catastrophes are among those Mary has encountered. During his visit to Denmark today, UN High Commissioner for Refugees Philippe Grande was welcomed by Queen Mary and I.B. Peterson, the Danish ambassador to the UN mission in Geneva, among others. Denmark is one of the top 10 contributors to the Office of the UN High Commissioner for Refugees. Royal couple Frederick and Mary of Denmark's visit to Norway ended on a high note, demonstrating the strong bond between the two royal families and the enduring warmth and camaraderie between the Danish and Norwegian royal families. The visit also provided an opportunity for the couple to publicly reaffirm their bond, with their interactions marked by casual yet genuine displays of affection, particularly during their informal day out in Oslo, speaking volumes about the resilience of their relationship despite the echoes of a previous crisis caused by photographs of Frederick in Madrid. UST Mara Forest, a formal lunch at Åke's castle, and a reception on the Danish royal yacht Dan were all part of the visit. Each event was planned to strengthen diplomatic ties and celebrate the deep friendship between Norway and Denmark. But what really held the public's attention were the intimate moments between Frederick and Mary, like their hand-holding and shared smiles, which gave a glimpse into their private world of love and support. The couple's decision to depart separately at the end of the visit, highlighting their individual commitments and responsibilities, made it as memorable as the beginning. Queen Mary's early return to Denmark for a significant meeting with the UN High Commissioner for Refugees Filippo Grande highlights her dedication to her royal duties, particularly her advocacy for global humanitarian causes. This meeting, significant in its own right, underscores Denmark's role as a key contributor to global mobile refugee support, further cementing the nation's commitment to addressing some of the most pressing humanitarian challenges of our time. In summary, the state visit to Norway was a multifaceted affair that not only reinforced the strong ties between Denmark and Norway but also provided a window into the personal dynamics of the Danish royal couple, to showcasing their unity and shared commitment to their royal duties and humanitarian efforts as they continue to navigate their public and private lives under the scrutiny of the public eye. Frederick and Mary of Denmark emerge as a couple not only bonded by love, but also by a shared sense of purpose and duty. And so our review of Frederick and Mary's state visit to Norway has come to an end. This visit highlighted the strong ties between Denmark and Norway, but it also showed how important it is for the royals to support each other and remain committed to their duties and humanitarian goals. If you want to see more videos about royal news and events from around the world, subscribe to our channel. Leave a comment on what you enjoyed most about the visit and share your thoughts on the role of modern monarchies. I hope you found learning about all these moments as interesting as I did. Going to miss you all, but always keep in mind that the past is just a part of history, the present and future are equally important.